Hello, all you YouTube people. What I am here today to talk about. Well, let me clear this thing out of the way first. You know, this mask. I have to hide myself in shame because, unfortunately for, well, Canada, Stephen Harper now has a majority government. That is, a majority government! Me and my fellow doomsday men do not find this amusing. Not only because Harper refused to join our league of monsters, but he is now a supreme ruler of Canada. And finally, might I add one simple point, when it comes to politics, I happen to be a strong supporter of the Canadian Pirate Party. Yes, that is the Canadian Pirate Party. We are not very known. We're about as known as the Rhinoceros, the White Rhino Party. And well, I do apologize for me having to hold this thing in front of my face. I have not yet developed this mask quite right. I don't have a head strap sort of thing to attach to my face without having to hold it by my hands, which I should be hiding. You cannot see my human flesh. I did not say I was human. That was a lie. But yes, I'm very disappointed, and many of my associates are disappointed that the Conservative got back into office. For simple reasons, nobody likes Stephen Harper and nobody likes Nickelback. If anybody hasn't seen that picture yet, you should definitely check it out. It is quite hilarious. But yes, what can I say about my disappointment, other than the fact that it is grand beyond measure? It makes it very difficult to talk about this subject because I've been supporting the Pirate Party ever since I've known about them, which has been about 2 days. Yes, 2 days. I went right into the polls, and instead of voting, I ravaged and ransacked the place. I harassed people to never vote for Harper, and consequently I was kicked out before I could make my ballot valid. Anyway, that's enough about the whole Harper incident. What I'm here today to talk about is any of you villains who have not decided to become villainous, to express your emotions about this whole Canadian re-election deal, the vote of no confidence and all that, particularly when it comes to Stephen Harper. What do you think he will do differently this time now that he knows, well, I guess he doesn't have to do anything differently, he has a majority government, but what do you think he's going to do for you? Anyway, I'd just like to clear that out and make a little video, because I've been quite disappointed recently with the whole not having a pirate party and not having a radical marijuana party. I don't know why they use that term. It's not really radical. I mean, if they want to cut out the deficit, just legalize pot. It's a lot more efficient than cutting down trees and then growing them again for 20 years when you can grow hemp for, say, maybe 2 years, and it never goes. It never leaves. You have a plant forever. At least that's for hemp. I mean, you cut down hemp and then use hemp to make hemp rope, but I'm talking about the female plants. Yes, for medicinal purposes, you don't have to deal with all of that prescription stuff. I guess I'm going on a completely different rant. We're talking about marijuana and the benefits of it. I mean, I do understand that having it legalized, it's a big issue, really. It's a big issue to have marijuana legalized. Main reason is because I don't know. I suppose people like the risk of having to sneak out of their houses and go to secluded areas to smoke their marijuana because, you know, they're going to do it anyway. It's going to happen. It's been around longer than laws have been around, so people are going to do it. And if you didn't know that, it is a plant. It is a plant. It's been on the earth for a long time. Perhaps for a reason. I don't know. If you believe in God, what mistake do you think God made when he decided to put marijuana on Earth? Did he say, oh shit, I left drugs on the planet. Well, I'm too lazy to go back and fix that, so I'll just make them against the law. When laws are made, that is. Anyway, that's a completely different topic. I'm here mainly to talk about politics, but I just mentioned the marijuana party, and therefore I kind of went on a tangent about marijuana. Let's see. A lot of my colleagues, if you will, they were definitely hoping for the NDP, Jack Layton, and all that jazz. I mean, I personally believe that if you're going to have a major party, it might as well be the NDP, because let me clue you in on a little fact here. We've had two federal parties in office since the beginning of Canada. They have been the Liberals and the Conservatives, and do you think it's time for a change? I mean, if you want a real change, try putting in a different party with a different personality. I mean, the debate between left and right is so old. I mean, what do the right people want? What do the left people want? Does that even matter when it comes to what people need? What people need to survive and for a society to be functional have nothing to do with your left and right ideologies. Nothing! Do I look okay? Somebody want to get some makeup on my face? Oh shit! Oh, well, you caught me at a bad time. I was deciding what to do with my face. Anybody get any humor at all? Yes, what I was talking about with the politics, my video kind of shut off because I kind of hit this button on the keypad here, and that's not really. Sorry, my chair is like, it's going AWOL. It's insane like me. It's insane. It's pretty nice outside. There we go. Maybe that won't happen again, huh? It's pretty nice outside. The birds are chirping, the kids are out playing, which I despise. I'm currently working on a weapon of anti-youth. You see, it's going to be worked on everybody. I mean, it's going to turn kids miserable. It's going to turn them into miserable young adults. It's going to turn young adults into old people. It's going to turn old people into infants. But their bodies won't change. It's all mental. You see, that's the trick. I can't change your physical body with like gamma rays. All I can do is rot your brain, and that's essentially what happens. I mean, your brain grows for up until when you're like 20, and then it starts to deteriorate, and then you start losing information, and you gain apathy and hatred and loathing for everything. And that's essentially what happens when you become an adult. You give up hope. You stop using your imagination. You start oh, the phone is ringing. Oh, god damn it, I hate it when the phone is ringing. I really don't want to go and answer it, but unfortunately, all my gods are on duty. Off duty, sorry. And, it could be important. Oh, shit. Hang on. Ah, fuck. Oh, it's still ringing.